Hi, in this video, we're going to do two double bracket expansions, and then we're going to subtract them like this. So let me just copy this out. Remember how we multiply out two brackets? We do each thing in the first bracket multiplied by each thing in the second. So we're going to do each thing from this first bracket multiplied by each thing from the second. And the way I like to do it in previous videos was I just focused on the first thing in the first bracket and multiply it by each thing in the second bracket. So I'm going to do the 2x times the x. I'm going to do the 2x times the minus 3. So if we do that, 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 3 is negative 6x. And then we do the second thing in the first bracket multiplied by each thing in the second bracket. So we're going to do the 1 times the x and the 1 times negative 3. So the 1 times the x is plus 1x, or just plus x, and the 1 times the negative 3 is minus 3. Now, we're going to multiply out the second bracket as well, but there's a really, really important point here. If you ever multiply out some brackets and you're subtracting it, so you're subtracting all of this expanded brackets here, what you should do is you should put the minus here and then leave a big bracket that you're going to expand those two double brackets into. And the reason I've got minus and then this big bracket is because I don't want to make a sign error. We'll see later why I've done that. Okay, let's multiply out these other brackets. We're going to do the x times each thing in the second bracket. So the x times the x times the minus 4. I'm just going to do this quickly. X squared minus 4x. And then we're going to do the second thing in the first bracket multiplied by each thing in the second. So we got negative 3x and plus 12. So negative 3x plus 12. I'm just going to tidy up. I've got the 2x squared, and then I've got the minus 6 lots of x plus 1 lot of x is minus 5 lots of x. And then I'm also going to tidy up in this bracket. So we've got x squared minus 4x minus 3x is minus 7x plus 12. Now, the reason we have this bracket here is because we're actually subtracting each thing in this bracket. We're subtracting the x squared, we're subtracting minus 7x, and when you do minus 7x, it actually becomes plus 7x. And we're also going to do minus the 12, so it becomes minus 12. And if I didn't have that bracket, I would have probably got it wrong, because if I didn't have this bracket here, I would have ended up just doing minus x squared and probably did minus 4x minus 3x, when actually you're subtracting the minus 4x and you're subtracting the minus 3x. So we need that bracket whenever we expand something that we're subtracting. Okay, so we need that bracket whenever we're subtracting something that we're expanding. So now what I do, if I just copy this on the front, we're going to subtract each thing in the bracket. So we're subtracting x squared, so we've got minus x squared, and we're subtracting minus 7x. Minus 7x becomes plus 7x, and we're subtracting the 12, so you get minus 12. And then we can collect like terms again. So we've got 2x squared minus x squared is 1 lot of x squared. We've got minus 5 lots of x plus 7 lots of x, which is plus 2 lots of x. We've got negative 3 subtract 12, which is minus 15. And that is the final answer.